Hey friends, we're at Lakota and want to walk you around this brand new, stout, stunning, and versatile 2025 Infinity Livestock Edition trailer. This one's loaded with phenomenal standard features and some really cool options as well. That includes our very first floating gate. So as soon as we get to the back of this one, back in that livestock area, we'll point that out to you. Want to point out a few things to you first though. This one has 15 feet of living quarters, went with full slat. It's got a very spacious mid-tack with a swing out saddle rack optioned in. Here's your escape door. As we make our way back to that livestock area, this one has a 14-foot livestock area. And here we go. Our very first floating gate. Really cool options. It's also got a walk-through gate in the middle that works wonderfully for sorting. Let's kind of take a look back here too. And this new option's available on our Chargers, Infinities, and Bighorns. We're really excited about this. It's just part of our broader initiative to say yes to more. So we're doing more than ever before. And truly, it's just a testament to our wonderful engineering and production teams. And what you're going to notice back here is there are different pin settings throughout that livestock area on the posts. And everywhere where there's a pin setting, we're able to move that floating gate. So for instance, once we pull the pins here, we can pull the gate further back in that livestock area, wherever we've got those pin settings. Or we can push it up closer to that mid-tack and set it up here. So here we go. And it's just that easy. So we're so excited about this new option, as well as just the new 2025 lineup. So why don't we keep walking around this one? Obviously, that was a very exciting new feature that we definitely wanted to showcase. But we're just getting started on this one. As we said, 14-foot livestock area. You're seeing the new graphics package really popping in the sunlight. Our Infinity has so many great standard features, and that includes that flat nose. And it's also going to be a stainless steel nose, very similar to what you're used to on the Bighorn. As we walk inside, we do want to kind of point out the whole layout, but I do want to point out some things that are going to be a little bit more unique to your Infinity Series trailer. That includes, why don't we come back here? You're going to get tile backsplash, standard in the kitchen in your Infinity. You are also going to get soft touch walls, and there's a cool contrast and the difference with the soft touch walls back in the restroom compared to the main living quarters. That's got a nice high-end look to it. Also, in any Infinity that's going to have a slide out, it's got that black slide out header. It's also got taller ceilings. Now that not only gives you kind of a more open look and makes you feel like the living quarters is even bigger with that taller ceiling, but it also lets us do a lot more from a configuration standpoint. So we're able to actually do a lot of configurations because this is a brand new to our 2025 lineup model for us. Just so you know, floor plan wise, we can do a lot of things that we've traditionally been able to do in the Charger, but we can also do a lot of configurations that we've traditionally only been able to do in the Bighorn. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. You get a lot of the higher end amenities, like your high-end trailers, but price-wise, it really falls right between your Charger and your Bighorn. So it really opens things up a lot. Why don't we look at this one in particular? And I've only pointed out a few of those standard features that are kind of upgraded when you go from the Charger to the Infinity, but you're going to notice lighting and other things just looking up in the gooseneck that are actually going to be upgraded when you go from the Charger to the Infinity. But anyway, back to this layout. 15 feet of living quarters. You see that rear kitchen. You see the dinette in the slide out easily converts into a bed. This one option, the door dinette ends, so that's nice to access the storage under the seats. But then opposite that, over on the curb side, it's got a sofa. And this one actually above the sofa optioned in a flip down bunk bed. So where this actually looks like storage right here, if you didn't do the bunk bed, it actually would be storage above the sofa. But because this one went with the flip down bunk bed, easily just latches up to keep it up there, or you can just undo those latches and flip it down. You've got an extra sleeping spot. So with the dinette, the sofa, and the flip down bunk bed, as well as the big bed up in the gooseneck, you can easily sleep 5 in this one. And also when you do the flip down bunk bed option, you kind of get this wall here too, next to the sofa and that flip down bunk bed. Check out the big bed up in the gooseneck. Ton of hanging storage up here, which is always nice. And something like this where you're going to be sleeping up to 5 people, that hanging storage is extra nice. You also see storage up in the nose. You'll also notice, so as we said, you've got the black slide out header, but check out the valances, a really cool pattern. And that's new. Matches those pillows. From the core standpoint, it has our popular hickory interior wood. And that's paired with our brand new Elegance clay furniture. Looks really nice as a combination. Nice look back in the kitchen. You see that rounded residential sink. Back here in the restroom, just more of those kind of high-end residential amenities. Here's your shower. Some great hanging storage back here, more great storage below. Pass-through door gets you back to that mid-tack. Another pass-through door gets you back to that 14-foot versatile livestock area with our very first floating gate. It's a new era at Lakota. Check us out at lakotatrailers.com and find the Lakota that best meets your travel needs.